Good morning, friends. Happy Saturday. We are live this morning. That's the most fun, I think. Okay, I wanted to come on and do my Saturday Morning Makes Live today because I'm going to show you how to do a really fun, easy origami fold. And I'm gonna just wait. If you're watching this on the replay, I'm gonna just wait here a minute to see if anybody joins me live. I didn't announce as to what time I was gonna do this video, so people aren't expecting it, but I do want to give them a moment to see the notification and come on live. So I'm going to show you how to do this origami fold first of all, and then I will make a card. I'm showing it with this really orange paper in a big fold. If you want to do this along with me, grab a piece of paper and make it square. Okay, so you just want a square and a bigger piece. This one happens to be 8.5 inches square. A bigger piece to learn how to do the fold is easier, and then we're going to take it down to a 2.5 inch square. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds before I get started so you can grab a piece of paper, make it square, and if you have a bone folder, you'll want to grab that as well. So we're going to do this, then I'm going to complete the card, then I'm going to show you some other finished cards that I did the same, and then a couple of other cards I made this week and a small haul. So we're going to have some fun this morning. I'm so excited. Okay, let me bring this up on my iPad so if people join me, I will be able to see comments. All right, so welcome in, and again, get yourself a piece of square paper. A little bit bigger is better, and a bone folder. Like I said, my ugly piece of orange paper here is 8.5 inches square. So I'm just going to give it a few more seconds, and then we'll get started. This fold is super easy, and it's going to end up making sort of a medallion that you can use as a snowflake or however you want to use it. Okay, I am about ready to get started. So I taught this to, well, actually, I want to thank Patty from A Soul's Heartbeat because she sent me a card. I was going to grab it, and I didn't. Darn it. Okay, so Patty sent me a card with this on there. Thank you so much, Patty. And then she put a little, she didn't send it to me. She gave it to me, but we didn't get to open it together. So she put a little sample piece of this in the card, and I managed to figure it out, the fold. And so then I taught it to my local stamp club group this past Tuesday. And since I taught it to them, I was thinking, how could I make it a little bit easier? And I think I figured out how to make it maybe just a little bit easier. And hopefully I will go slow and explain it in a way that I think it's easier to understand. So I'm hoping if you're doing this along with me that you've got yourself a piece of square paper and a bone folder. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing you're going to do is just bring this up and fold it into a triangle. So corner to corner. And this might be something that you have learned prior. Like I said, it's really easy. Hi, Rosa. Okay, so we've made a triangle just with our square piece of paper, corner to corner. Open it back up, okay? And then we're going to take these two corners together. So we've made this triangle. Now we're going to take it the other way and make another triangle. So you'll see that fold that you just made is kind of going right up the middle of this triangle. And then you open it back up and you have an X across your paper. Okay, super simple. Flip your paper over and fold your paper in half. Just make sure you're lining up your edges. Sometimes it's easier almost to pick it up, but just fold it up, fold it in half. Just like that. So now we have a crisscross and a fold in half, right? Turn it back over. And it kind of, once you get it turned back over, you can see it kind of wants to do just what it's supposed to do. We've created a pleat across the middle there, or a gusset, or whatever you want to call it to, and it folds right up onto itself. Just like that. Super, super easy. Okay? So you just want to boink those pleats in there in the middle and fold it up like that. That's it. And now you want to, I think the easiest way is to have this like, it's like a triangle, but it's also like an arrow pointing towards you with this point down at the bottom. Kind of hold on to that point down there and grab the top corner. It doesn't really matter what side. I like to start on the right. And just bring it up to the middle, all the way up. You're not going to take it like this, okay? You're going to bring it all the way up like this in the middle. Crease it down. I didn't get quite a point down there, so that's what practice paper is for. You kind of want to have it come to a point. It's not a big deal if it doesn't come to a sharp point. So you've got that one, and you're going to bring the other side up to match. I'm going to turn it a little bit because I like to match my top points together best as I can. Mine's a little crookedy because I didn't get it too straight. In the end, it's not really going to matter, but this is what you end up with. That's the completed fold. Let's try it one more time. Just in case, there's one I did with lavender paper, and this is what it's supposed to look like. My first one didn't turn out quite that pretty. But let's just do it again. So you're going to take it corner to corner and create a triangle. And like I said, after we do it with this big old piece, I'm going to do it with a 2.5 inch square. So if you want to get, hi Rebecca, if you want to do a 2.5 inch square with me, get one ready. And then we're going to take it across corner to corner the other way. And then open it up and you'll see you have that X across your square. Okay, flip it over and fold it in half. Trying to get my edges even. And then once you fold it in half, you're going to open that up and fold it back over. And then just push the sides in and bring it all together just like that. Super easy. Go ahead and give it a press with your bone folder or pencil or whatever you happen to have. Okay, then grab one of the top points. It doesn't matter which side you start from. and bring that all the way up. Have this point facing you. Grab one of the points up here, bring it all the way up so that you're creating a pretty sharp point down here. You're bringing it up to the middle and you're going to crease it. And then you're going to pull the other side up and do the same, matching the tips up here is what is ideal. There we go. And that's what you should end up with. Okay, now at this point, when we go to do it in small form in 2.5 inches, because we're going to make 4 of these, okay? We're going to make 4. And so if you want to put adhesive under here to hold these flat, you can. I'm going to give it a second. So you're going to need 4 2.5 inch square pieces of paper. And I'm just going to pull mine out in case you're wanting to do this along with me. You can grab that. And at least you can get your little pieces made, and then you can finish putting a card together after that. But it takes 4 square pieces. They can be whatever size, but the bigger they are, the bigger your medallion, okay? That's what I'm going to call it. So can you imagine 4 of these this size? Like I said, this is 8.5 inch square. This would be gigantic, but you could make a really cool hanging star decoration with this if you did do it large. I'm going to be using 2.5 inch squares for the front of my card, and my card's a 4 1/4 by 5.5. Okay. Now I'm using double-sided patterned paper. You really, I just think that's easier because both sides of the paper is going to be showing. So I've got myself 4 squares, and you know, if I want all stars on one side, it just depends on how you fold it, which side shows. So I want 2 sides to have the stars showing more and 2 sides to have this design here showing more. Now this paper's a little bit heavier. Not only is it smaller, this is like copy paper weight. This is, you know, a little bit heavier. And so it's not quite as easy in the smaller size with the heavier paper. But it's doable. So let's do it. All right. So the same thing, corner to corner. Just make sure you line them up. Open that up. And the other corner to corner, and like I said before, you'll see that fold that you just made going right up the middle. It's easier for me to pick it up and do it. Right up the middle to the point. And then when you open it up, it's not quite as easy to see on the patterned paper, but you will see you've got a crisscross across your square. And then you're going to flip it over and fold that in half. Give it a good press. Open it up. Flip it back over. And it just folds together on itself like that. Press it down. Okay, so that's what we have. And then we're going to bring this point up. I actually think it's a little bit easier this step with the stiffer paper. Give it a crease there. And then fold the other side up. Match your points as best as you can. There we go. So there's one done. And see how that came out with the stars on that side? I kind of think whichever, if that's what I want to show again on this side. So turn it upside down, whichever way you want it to, whichever side you want to show, have that down when you start, okay? Oops, so we're gonna go corner to corner. I'm gonna make all 4 of these. Corner to corner. And corner to corner the other way. Open it back up, flip it over, fold it in half. Give it a press. Open it back up again, flip it over. You can see it automatically wants to go that way anyway. I mean, the sides want to go in. Okay. And bring that side up. And bring this side up. Okay, so there's those 2. All right, 2 more. So now this one, I want this side to show. So since I want this side to show, I'm going to put that side face down. Corner to corner. I know it's repetitive, but I was talking to my friend Jo, who used to be a teacher. She says you have to explain things 7 times to people. Okay, open it back up, corner to corner. Yeah, she said it takes 7 times for people to really get it. Okay, open that back up, flip it over, fold it in half. Open it up, and there you can see those sides going in. And there's the other side showing now. Okay, so one more, and then we will be ready to make the card. All right, corner to corner. Open it up, opposite corners. Open it up, flip it over, fold it in half. Open it up, flip it over, push the sides in. There's our triangle. Remember to keep it pointing at you. Pull this side all the way up like that. Crease it and pull this side all the way up. Okay, come on. Like I said, the thicker the paper, the more stiff it is. You don't want your paper to be too terribly thick, because then you won't get it folded good. Okay, so now let me bring in my other pieces. What did I do here? I didn't do this one, sorry. I didn't finish it. Were you guys yelling at me? Wait, Janny, you didn't finish it. Okay, so Marianne's calling it tea bag folding. Yeah, tea bag folding, origami, whatever you want to call it. It's a super simple fold, even though I didn't finish this one. Let me get it. Okay, so there's my 4 pieces. Good morning, Marianne. Okay, now this paper I'm using, you can use whatever you want. This paper I'm using is a retired Stampin' Up! Paper, double-sided. I really think you want to go with double-sided paper, whatever you decide to use. And so it had these 3 colors in this pad. So, you know, no matter what you do, it's all going to coordinate together. It doesn't have to. You can use whatever you want to use. I've got myself a white card base, and then I have a layering piece here. Actually, before we put the card together, let's go ahead and finish the medallion. You need I just cut a circle. This is like about a 1 inch, 1.5 inch. No, I think it's about an inch. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't have to be a circle. You need to have a little scrap of paper to glue this on. And so what I'm going to do is go ahead and put adhesive all over the front of my little circle here. And I think a circle actually works the best because it's just easier to start your little medallion thing. So I'm going to take one of the pieces I made and I'm just going to set it down here, kind of where I think the center is, but that doesn't really matter. It's just something to glue our pieces to. And then if you are doing yours where where you did 2 of one design and 2 of the other, you want to take your other design here and butt it right up against the other one, just like that, and stick it down. And then I'm going to take another star one, do the same thing right up against the last one. And then it's going to leave one little pie piece here to put this one in. Right? How cute is that? Okay. So simple. And like I said, this could be a snowflake. You could do this in a sparkly white paper would be gorgeous. You could do it in light blues with white to do snowflakey kind of things. I think that would be really pretty. Okay, so now if you want this to be absolutely flat, all you have to do is, stick some adhesive underneath these pieces. You can even put some in there and to hold things down flat. I don't mind the popping up. I think it's kind of pretty that way. All right. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask me. If you need me to show this side showing. Oopsie, sorry about that. So I just think it's a really fun card, and if you leave it kind of popping up, I don't know if it would create so much bulk that you would have to put like extra postage on or not, depending on what you put in the middle of it. And you don't have to put anything in the middle, but I'm going to. And I'm going to stick that down yet because I meant to put this on. But that's okay. I can just mark it and cut it off. That's what happens when I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. Let me just mark this a little bit and snip it off. Silly me. Okay. So I am going to put some adhesive on that now. Now, what I meant to do was not stick my red piece down just yet. I was going to put adhesive on this and wrap the ends around the red piece before I attached it to the front of my card. That's what I meant to do. Let's see, I've got this color here too. Okay. So I'm going to do the snow or the little dotty print since that's the print here and I wanted a different print. I love these papers when they're all coordinated like this. Okay, so there is that. And now I'm just going to put adhesive over the whole back of this piece. And you see how kind of the back of it is square? I don't want to sit it down square. You can choose to sit yours down however you want, but I'm going to sit mine down like this. So there is that. And then I found these cute little poinsettias at no, that's not where I found them. I found them at Hobby Lobby, and there were red. I think there were 10 red and 10 white ones, and I just put a dimensional or a pop dot glue, whatever you want to put on the back of it, and I am just going to put that right in the middle, like so. So cute. Okay. And then I cut an oval. This is the double punch. I have it. Do I have it sitting here? Yeah, I do. It's this double oval punch from Stampin' Up. So that is what I used here. And I just put adhesive on, or dimensionals on the back of that. I had leftover kits from Stamp Club. These were the kits. I had them, some leftover ones, so it just made it easy to come on and do this here for you guys. So I will pop that there. And then I don't have the bling that I might want to use out here, but I might put some bling on here. I'm not sure. We'll see. I think it's pretty cute just the way it is. And let me show you the others that I have made here. They're all using the same papers, and I'm going to say they're probably all just slightly different because of the different colors. Now this one, I put a snowflake in the middle. I like the poinsettia better, but I think if this were done in like light blues and white, that I bought these snowflakes, and some of the snowflakes in the package were blue, and I got those also at Hobby Lobby. I put some Nouveau drops, little sparkle ones, on the corners of that one. And then here's this one. So I just think they're really cute. Like I said, you can glue them down so they're flatter if you want to. They'll go flat to put in an envelope, and then they'll just kind of boink back up once they're opened. Okay. Now then, let me pick these up. I've got a couple of other cards to show you for the Saturday morning makes. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks, Rosa. And then I have a little haul as well. Just a little one. Okay. Ow, I just poked myself with my needle, my pen. Putting it. But, okay. All right. Let's see here. Let me bring this in. So I've got a couple of things from Stampin' Up, and then I have an order that I got in from scrapbook.com. Okay, so from Stampin' Up, I got this stamp set. It's a red rubber stamp set. I've already put the labels on, and it's called Very Best Occasions. And it just has stuff for birthday cards. There's a nice sentiment on here for Christmas. There's, you know, for maybe sympathy cards. You could do this one for Thanksgiving cards or just to say thank you. Actually, there's 3 on here for like Christmas. Anyway, it's a really nice set, very best occasions. And then check this out, you guys. This is an upcoming Stampin' Up! Set. It's not available to anyone other than demonstrators right now. And so we were able to get this so we can start creating and playing with it to show you when it comes out, which I believe in is going to happen here in November. So this will be an online only set, and it's so adorable. Look at this, that you can put the little beaver in, or you could put the bird in. It could be a bird's nest or the beaver. This is also a red rubber stamp set. I haven't put mine together yet. Look at the cat. Oh my goodness. And this bear holding his honey pot, and a cute bunny, and I don't know, a hamster, gerbil, I don't know what that is. Could be, what are those bigger ones? We had 2 of them when our kids were little. Guinea pig. All right, and then it has dies, yay! And I flipped mine over so you could actually see them. There's some really fun dies in here. There's a branch you can create with a couple of leaves, and look at the beehive to go with this guy here. There's a fun little kind of arched opening here that could be the entrance to this bear's cave. It can be whatever you want it to be, who knows. There's a balloon. There is grass and lots of leaves and things. There's a couple of different grass, or well, I guess they're the same grass, so that makes it easy to make a long lawn. There's a big balloon and a small balloon. So this is called Fluffiest Friends, and if you love it like I do, put it on your list for when it comes out. Look at the little bees. Okay, now this is my order from scrapbook.com, and it's all creative expressions, and except for my freebie. Don't forget, when you order from them, they always have a freebie, and there's no minimum on your order. You just have to be sure that you add it, because otherwise you won't get it. And the freebie I got was this nice hello die. It's got a shadow die behind it from Paper Rose Studio. I forgot to show you my other 2 cards. I've still got 2 cards to show you from a Card and Coffee that I went to. So this was my freebie. And this little card was in my order. This is true. True saying. Okay. And then I had to have this. I just thought this was so cute. I love Sam Poole's designs. She just makes the cutest things. It's not like I don't already have some Christmas mug things, but I do, but I still had to have this. And this is a stamp set, not a die set. Okay, so this is called Novelty Christmas Mugs. I think this is so cute. You can put a little face on the mug. I love the sayings, gingerbread hugs and candy cane kisses. And what a sweet little gingerbread that is too. This is so cute. You could put this right in there with your coffee that's got little hearts, or your cocoa, whatever. There's extra little marshmallow to marshmallow things up there. Yeah, this is going to be fun to play with. So here are the actual stamps. You can kind of see the size. You could use that as a frog face. I'm just saying, that looks kind of like, when it's all by itself like that, it could be a frog face. All right, and then when I saw this is a die. I love this. This is called Shabby Basics Lace Doily. I love that it's got those torn places on it. Isn't that cute? Love it. And then I've seen people using this. This is a die set. Had to have it. Shabby Basics Halloween dolls. There are the dies. So you can mix and match up the outfit pieces and the heads. I just think this is so vintage and, you know, a little bit creepy vintage. I don't know. I love them. I think they're so cute. And then I got this paper pack. This is 8-inch square papers. This is also from Creative Expressions, and it's called a Gingham Christmas. And I just thought they were really pretty papers. I'm not going to open it, but they are double-sided. So anyway, you get, how many pieces? 24 pieces in this paper pad. So that was my order from scrapbook.com. And then I have 2 more cards to show you that I forgot to show you. And these were from, like I said, I went to a Card and Coffee. So these are Stampin' Up! Cards. We stamped the envelope there. And this is using the little red truck. Now, I made in my live on Thursday, I did some really fun cards using the little red truck, or the little truck. Doesn't have to be red. Stamp and punch set. So if you missed out on that, you can go back and watch. And one thing I wanted to say, when you are searching for people's videos, if they do live videos, YouTube doesn't put them all together anymore. The live videos are separate from the other videos. So if you kind of have to look at the tab, the one that says videos, it's just going to be videos that you've recorded separately and uploaded. The live videos are under the live tab. So I have a mixture on the front, or the landing page of my YouTube channel. So you'll see the latest live videos on there and the latest uploaded videos on there, but not everybody sets their channel up like that. So you just have to look under both tabs to see all of the videos. So anyway, I just think this card was designed by my friend Joe. And then we remade them. We had lots of paper choices and stuff like that. I love the embossing. And I don't have this folder, but it's in the mini catalog. So it is available now. But yeah, I think that turned out really cute. And then this is the other one. I love this color too. This is using, instead of white, it's very vanilla. And then I just love the whole black and white gingham with the red truck. It's so cute. And then we just stamped a little tree on the inside. So cute. All right, so that is that. I mostly wanted to come on and show you how to do this fold so you could do it as well. And I think I'm going to give it a try with some light blues and white to do more of a snowflake look. All right, so thank you, Jill, for hosting Satmorn Makes for us. And be sure to check out what everybody else is creating this Saturday by searching that hashtag. Excuse me. We also have a Facebook page, Saturday Morning Make Some More. I need a drink of water here real quick. Hang on. Okay. Saturday Morning Makes, and Today's Too is what the Facebook group is called, and you can request to join that. And you'll also find people playing along on Instagram. Okay. So take care. Have a great weekend. Thanks for joining me today live. I love that. And I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.